Hey guys, Dreadjoker here, back with another Shadowverse video. This time we're going to show off some games featuring my Evolve Machina Bloodcraft deck that I profiled last week. And we're going to go through 3 games and I'm going to commentate some of the choices and why we have to do some of the things that we do. If you need to see the deck, the link to the deck will be down in the description below, as well as I think right here. But if not, and you just want to see some games, you're in the right place. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start things off with a game against Runecraft. Runecraft is typically spell boost at this point in the game. And so when we open up with our ideal opening start, Metallic Bat and Ruins of Iolon. And we draw into the Case Crack. So we're looking good here. We're going second, so that means that we have the evolve point first. And that means that we get to start evolving before they do and start upping our count for our kill turn. We draw into the Blooming Dancer, so it makes me consider holding off a turn just so that we can get the Metallic Bat and the Blooming Dancer evolves one at a time. And so when it comes to my turn, I have 2 options. I can go for the Metallic Bat, but I decide to go for the Red Hot Gossip to clear off the board. Go ahead and use Mr. Bertrand. Bertrand's really good for boosting spells as he counts as 2 for himself, and it puts the Golem on board so they have an extra body. So we go for the Metallic Bat, go for the recovery, get the evolve, and we trade, clearing off our board but adding a assembly droid to hand. So now we're going into turn 4, and turn 4 is where we get the most of our evolves in the early game. So the first thing we want to do is establish the Hypodermic Devil, because the longer the game goes on, the more value you get out of Hypodermic Devil's ability. So we go ahead and evolve her, and then with that, Leanne and Alfie also evolve, get the free clear, and now we've got 2 4/4s on board. Lost Command chains up our Hypodermic Devil, and Rosie Court Magician's gonna clear off our Alfie, but that doesn't matter to us because we have Goodell in hand. We get the 1/1, and the first thing we do is we go ahead and we play the Goodell, sacking off the Hypodermic Devil. Doesn't make sense to have a chained up unit when you can have a free evolve and attack. So we trade, get rid of the ward. We summon the Blooming Dancer, upping our evolve count to 5 at this point. And we drop the Ruins of Aelon to start digging for more Machina pieces. So at this point, we're at 5 evolutions and we're sitting pretty. Haven't used a single evolve point, and we're going into turn 6. Turn 6, turn 7 is going to be our kill turns, so we're going to be looking for ways to chip down the life or OTK in turn 6. They go ahead into Miser, evolve Miser, and then they leave our board intact. So we get our Ruler of Retribution. We got our Metallic Bat. We clear off our board, but the drain evolves the Metallic Bat. We go for the Blame so that we can get another evolve point up. Summon the Leparion, knocking our count up to 7. Get some chip damage in, clear that off, and then we evolve the Ruler of Retribution to make a 7/7 that they either have to deal with or not. And with the Red Hat Gossip, we knock them down to 12 and also search out another Machina piece. At this point, we've got a fully established board. They have to deal with it, otherwise they're going to die. They're unable to deal with it, and they scoop before we can close the game out. Next up, we've got a game against Swordcraft. Now, Swordcraft is a race at this point, because if they're able to race us down before we're able to get our 10 evolutions, it could get dicey. But being a mid-range deck, we have ways to kind of slow down their game plan and kind of stabilize at a certain point. And with the Runes of Aeolon and Metallic Bat, and also the one reminder, we have 2 evolves in the early game. So we take the 1 to face, we add the recovery to hand, but we opt not to go for that because we want to get the double Metallic Bat evolution. So we play our Oceanus, get the drop of kindness. That way we have another way to heal up and get our Metallic Bat evolutions up. At this point, we've taken 3 damage, but they've left our 2/2 on board. We play the double Metallic Bat and play the drop of kindness, putting us back to 20 and evolving both of our bats. Trade with the 1/1 and trade with that one. We don't want to give them too many Naturian tree procs, so we opt to go for the vanilla 1/1. They probably Brothers Pride and start clearing out our board. And with a unit with Rush and a 1/1, they're able to get rid of our bats, but give us Assembly Droid. We still have a bat, so we have Blooming Dancer. That's giving us 3 evolves prior to actually getting an evolve point, so we're ahead of the game. Another Blooming Dancer puts us at 4, and we have stabilized. We've got the momentum, but it can be easily snatched away with Bun and Burr, because Bun and Burr are able to clear out boards rather quickly, and then with evolving, they're also able to summon their race car, which can prove to be problematic later in the game. But they still left our bat, so we still have the advantage here. Pre-evolving into Hypodermic Devil gives us the ability to summon droids at the end of turn. And then we go ahead and fuse the 1 reminder. That way we can start recovering and drawing. Bloody Session comes in clutch with the heals. And then with Drain, we're back up to 20. We still hit them for 2. And here comes the race car. Baleon goes into the race car and evolves the race car. And with Desert Wanderer, they're able to summon a tree, evolve him, and summon another tree. Now, once we clear this car, the problem is Baleon's going to come out and evolve right after the car is cleared. And with that bat clear, we've got nothing on board, so we're in the danger zone. But we do have Ruler of Retribution since we hit 5 evolutions last turn. We can trade into the car. Balon evolves. But we are going to evolve our Ruler of Retribution so that we can sack him off to Gadale. This draws us 2 extra cards and evolves Gadale. And puts the Ruler of Retribution back in our deck. With Red Hot Gossip, we deal 3 damage, and we're able to clear off the Gadale, or the Balon. And with 1 last Red Hot Gossip, the board is now clear, and they're at 8 life. Putting them at 5 life, going into turn 7 means that no matter what they do, we're going to be able to close this game out. They try to boost up Erica so that they can put some damage on the board. But Swordcraft, as far as I know, is unable to take us from 20 to 0 on turn 6. And with Killer Instinct, they're trying to hinder our mono play. But we have enough play points that we could play around the Killer Instinct. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon the Assembly Droid to proc the Killer Instinct. Summon mono. Summon mono. We've got the Garnet release, evolving all three, trade into the ward, and then swing for game. And last but not least, we have a game against Bloodcraft. This is a Bloodcraft mirror match, but it's not exactly a mirror match. We quickly realize turn one after we go ahead and redraw. We throw away the Red Hot Gossip and the Doublame, trying to dig for our turn one play, and we're rewarded. Keep the Asuka Shiori because we're going second, and we're going to be able to play it on our evolve turn. They play the Harmonic Wolf, and so we quickly realize that this is not a mirror match. We are playing against Wrathblood, so we've got to move fast here. Wrathblood is going to try to turbo their Wrath triggers so that they can start putting their fusions into their Chimera, and Chimera can push us for game. So we try to establish a board, but we're not looking too good in the early game. They're doing what they want, and we have no way to stop them. And at this point, they've already triggered Wrath 4 times. So if they have a Chimera in hand, this is not good. We draw the Oceanus, and in order to try to halt their Wrath triggers, we go ahead and we grab the Flowing Mercy and kill their 1/2, who is giving Rush and pinging them for 1 every turn. With the How to Train Your Bat, they're no longer taking damage, but they're still triggering Wrath. And they're digging for their Chimera here. We realize that they don't have their Chimera, so we have a little bit of a leeway. We play our Asuka Shiori, get our draws. We fuse away one of our monos because we're not getting to the point where we're going to need all 3. And we go for the Hypodermic Devil to establish the evolution ability as soon as possible. Now, with the one reminder, this is giving us an extra card in hand every turn, so this is helping us dig for our evolution cards, because right now we are kind of looking slow here. So the best play is to evolve in the droid, swing for 3, play the Blooming Dancer, get the evolve off of that, and then we go for another evolve with Oceanus. We get 3 extra health because we want to keep our health high, because once that Chimera comes out, we are looking to go down very fast. With Garnet Rondo and Silver Sniping, they take our health right back down to 13, and then they establish the Demon of Keys ward. They have the Chimera, and now begins the race. We have to be able to put them down before Chimera comes out, or keep our health high enough that Chimera will not kill us. So we go for Leon and Alfie, evolve the Assembly Droid, which evolves the Leon and Alfie. We use Gadale to sack off our droid, draw 2 cards, and get another evolution. We play one reminder, or we go for the trade, keeping our health high, and go for our Red Gossip to dig for a piece and deal some damage. And we play the one reminder, that way we keep our health count up. Unfortunately, we've had to evolve more often than them, so they're able to play their Asuka Shiori to recover some. And with their Diablo Sidon, they're able to clear off our board with relative ease. Now they have double Chimera, and the countdown is ticking, ticking, ticking. So they evolve Hedone, kill off our wards, and swing for 6, putting us at a dangerous life total of 11. With our one reminder clear and 7 play points, we have to kill them this turn. So we go for the trade, go for mono. Mono adds Garnet Release, and with double mono, we're able to hit 12. With the droid, we're able to hit 15. And with the metallic bat, we're able to hit 17, putting us at the perfect range to finish the game off. That was a close one. And that right there is 3 games featuring the Evolve Machina deck that I've been playing these past 2 weeks since the set release. The deck's super fun. It's a nice mid-range deck, so you can play at either a fast pace or a slow pace, depending on what you're playing against. And it doesn't really have too much trouble dealing with some of the more oppressive decks in the format, like Wrath and Shadowverse. If you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Show your support for your boy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.